I was once present at a funeral where one of the mourners was about to perform the very special mitzvah of Kriya, where a mourner is supposed to tear their clothing in representation of their sadness, the loss of their relative. The rabbi suggested that this man perform this mitzvah, and then the man's wife asked, "Don't you have a ribbon?" The rabbi said, "No, we don't have a ribbon to tear. We tear our actual clothing." And the woman smirked and said, I guess you're just not conservative enough. Perhaps the reason for the rabbi's response can be found in this week's Parsha, where ostensibly the beginning should be about the clothing of the Kohen. But for some very strange reason, the very first two verses in the Parsha, where actually the Parsha gets its name of Tetzaveh, have to do with the mitzvah of lighting the menorah, which is a mitzvah that isn't really appropriate for this place. We're talking about clothing. Why do we have to talk about what the Kohen does? According to Rabbi Nissen Alpert, one of the great students of Rabbi Moshe Feinstein, that's exactly the point. Before we talk about what the Kohen represents and what special clothing the Kohen wears, we need to remember, first and foremost, the Kohen is a doer. The Kohen has to do stuff. There has to be a performance. Just like Kriya is not just a representative action. Kriya is supposed to be a person's actual clothing being ripped by themselves. Nobody else can do it for them. They do it themselves to show that they feel the loss. There's symbolism in the action, but the action has to be done. It has to be done correctly. We are doers, not just thinkers, not just philosophers. The end result is we have to do the actions that Hashem asks us to do in this world in order to create the kind of world that Hashem wants us to create. Have a Shabbat Shalom.